No, I like that. I think it'll lower the standards I think we have for Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it'll be fun.
Nice, dude.
This is so fun. I love this.
No, and that was another thing that I really liked about your podcast is that you were so into it. Like, you were so excited, and I love creative projects. Like, you know how everyone does, like, the Instagram thing? Like, I'm now an Instagram nomad, or, like, does the fashion stuff or whatever. And, like, all great, all fine. Like, I'm so down for creativity. But I think that this is such a great way to kind of put your creative mind out there and, like, have it public in a different way. I think it's awesome.
Yeah, thanks. Do you have any passion projects or anything that you pursue?
See, that's a no, but I think it's just because I'm graduating this semester, so, as of right now, I am in school full-time, working part-time. I'm the coordinator of the activity center. I feel like, you know that. Yeah, you've seen that. So I have my events and everything, and I have my responsibilities and my training. I'm training the person that's going to replace me. And then I'm also the vice president of the Global Studies Club here on campus. You should come to our event, April 5th.
When is it? Wait, what is it? What do you guys do?
Yeah, so the Global Studies Club, super cute, right? We're really small, but basically what we do is meet together and talk about, like, current events or talk about, like, how to use our global studies minds and what we've learned in college to see if we could solve some of these problems that are going on, which is usually a no because we can't. But, you know, just kind of, like, out of the box, like, thinking, and then we do a lot with, like, professors and, like, staff here on campus. But our event on April 5th, I'm really excited about, because I'm kind of, like, leading this event. We're having 3 guest speakers, and it's going to be during U Hour. It's on a Thursday. We're going to have food. Okay. But basically, it's just for careers in
global studies.
Global studies, yeah.
So, like, internships and stuff like that?
Yeah, I think they're going to talk about internships, Peace Corps, grad school, and, like, career-wise. Like, what are the nonprofit organizations that you can work for here in San Diego County? Just to... Because some people want to stay local, so we can't just say, like, oh, you can work at the UN, because... Dude, like, if you're
That's
not...
rough.
Yeah, like, I feel like everyone in global studies is like, oh, I want to work for the UN or Amnesty International. And I'm like...
That's rough. That's bold.
That's very bold. Like, you need to have, like, a 4.0, extracurricular activities. Like, you need to be top of the top, right? And especially at a Cal State to get recognized.
Yeah, definitely.
So I want the $45,000 a year kind of job. I want the benefits. I want the dental. Oh, nice. Oh. I was like, wow, I didn't know this was going to come in.
Yeah, it's some random shit. This is leftover stuff that I did a little bit earlier because I was, like, messing around with this, and it just sort of leaves it. Yeah, you can just fuck around with it. The pad.
Oh, dude, but what is that?
Yeah, it's, like, really fun to fuck around. Like, because you can just press it and it's just... It's in there.
Yeah, wow, it just sounds like... But it's, like, all very, like, low tones, you know? It's like...
You can pick it up.
Oh! That is insane.
Yeah, this thing was like $100, and it came with Ableton, which is like its own little studio, like online. So it's like GarageBand, but for PC.
Oh, okay.
So it was definitely worth it because Ableton by itself is $100.
Oh, yeah, that's nice. Okay, Ableton. See, I don't know anything about this stuff. Like, I don't know. Do you make videos and stuff? Do you do that?
I was thinking about doing videos later because there's the video studio, and I was like, maybe I'll do my own version of the Eric Andre show where I dress up in, like, a terrible suit and, like, I have my own...
plants.
Yeah, like a desk and just, like, what's up?
That would be really cool. Because I think it's different when you, like, want to see their facial expressions or, like, I don't know, I watch the Joe Rogan podcast a lot, so sometimes... If I'm just listening, they're like, oh, pull up that article or pull up that photo or something, you know, and I feel really left out of the conversation.
You don't see it,
yeah, because I don't see it. But he posts all of them to YouTube, but then I have to, like, go back and look. And
watch it, yeah.
Yeah, and then I have to watch it. But still, it's worth it. It's worth it. But I think the videos give it, like, a
different feel.
Different feel, yeah. It's more like a talk show almost, you know?
Yeah. Talk shows are fun.
Talk shows are fun.
You get to go on and just sort of be pleasant and say whatever the fuck you want.
Mm-hmm.
No one ever goes on a talk show to talk shit. Like no one's ever pressed Ellen on her show before.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Talk shit to the other person that's there.
Yeah, no.
Okay, I was gonna say sometimes they talk shit.
Talk shit about other people who aren't in who aren't right in front of them.
Yeah.
No one's ever tried to square up with Conan.
That's true. Dude, I didn't even know Conan still had a show going.
Yeah.
I'm just very not on, like, cable television. Like,
I don't have it either. I just watch Hulu and Netflix.
Yeah. See, I don't even have Hulu, though. I feel like I'm missing out. But are Hulu originals that good?
They're pretty fucking good.
Yeah?
They're pretty solid TV. I mean, Netflix has really good originals.
Yeah.
But I don't know. The Hulu originals, it depends on what you like. Because there's the Handmaid's Tale. Like, they have the serious ones that are very, like, stoic. And they're about, like, society and women's rights and stuff. Okay. And then there's other ones where it's, like, Future Man. And it's, like, Seth Rogen's... Like, he wrote it and directs it. And Josh Hutcherson, or the guy from Hunger Games, he's, like, some video game stoner. And, like, the video game comes to life. And he has to, like, actually fight through it.
Oh, okay, okay.
So that one, it's, like, goofy but funny.
Yeah, I like Seth Rogen. I like all of his stuff, so I'm sure I would like that one.
And then there's the James Franco one, like, with Stephen King, like, 11/22/63.
Oh, yeah.
That one's pretty cool.
I wanted to see that one. I totally forgot. And then I, like, thought to myself, when is that coming out on Netflix? And then it was on, yeah. Yep, that's what happened. Dude, but Hulu is the same as Netflix, right? It's like $7.
It's like the same amount, but you can, like, upgrade it and get, like, Showtime or HBO with it. So it's like a mini cable series, because there's commercials, but you can also get live TV. And it updates a lot more frequently. Okay. So if you're watching, like, Grey's Anatomy or The Bachelor or whatever, it'll drop the new episode the next night.
Oh, nice, okay.
So at the midnight The Bachelor comes on, it comes on Hulu. So that's when you can watch it.
Okay. See, and that's another thing, is that I feel like I've just been, like, my extracurricular activities revolve around, like, me trying to make time to have a personal life, you know? Mm-hmm. So it's not like, oh, I'm going to go sit and, like, watch TV, because then I feel like a slob, and I just can't do that to myself, just because, like, I don't know, if I'm sitting there watching TV, I'm like, I could be reading the book that I have to write a paper on in 2 weeks, you know? Like, it's not. So, and I don't know, my boyfriend has a dog, and then I have a dog, so usually our free time is like, we need to take the dogs. Yeah, we need to do this. So we go to the Del Mar Dog Beach a lot. Okay. I don't know if you've heard of that one.
I don't know about that. My roommates go to this one in San Diego, Coronado Dog Beach.
Oh, there's one in Coronado? That's really pretty.
It's super nice. Ooh. That bridge is eerie, though, because it's like, something's in you is like, should I jump? Because that's why they have this sign, because it's like, because... I don't know. There's this weird thing, like this weird fear that evolved in humans' brains. That's why people are afraid of heights, because it's like, what if I jump? And that's why people, like, so it overstimulates that part of your brain. Oh. But if your brain doesn't catch the symbol, like, and make you afraid of it, you're just sort of like, yeah, what if I jump? And that's why they have this song.
That would be a good idea.
Because it's like, damn, this is really high. I should jump from here.
No, dude, and see that, I don't know. When I drive on it, I think I'm fine. I think when I think of, like, fears like that, I think of my mother. Because Lord knows, she's afraid of everything. And, like, you know when you're driving at night, and I know that this is, like, a common thing to be afraid of, but, like, my mother takes it to a new level. But, you're driving on the freeway, and there's, like, the wall, like, the divider, but you could still see the lights of the people going in the other direction. Yeah. If it's past 6 o'clock, it doesn't even matter if, like, it's dark outside. If it's past 6 o'clock, my mother's in the slow lane going 62 max. Like, just like, no, the lights are on. And I'm like, oh my goodness. Like, that's so funny. She can't even drive on the bridge. Like, like, if she does, she's like, okay, no one talk. Okay, it's fine. It's just, you know, like, she's just, yeah, like, she's very, very afraid. We went to St. Thomas, like, in the... I forgot if that's, like, the U.S. Virgin Island or the British Virgin Islands. It's over there, like, in the Bahamas, that area. If you go on a cruise, we'd probably go there, right? That's what I did. Nice. But so we were on the cruise, and I told her beforehand, I'm like, Mom, I'm going to book zip lining. It's the safest, fun thing that you could do. Because you're strapped in, the rope can hold 3 elephants, like, you're not going to break it, you know? So... she agrees to it. We get there. It's all booked. No refunds, right? And she is just, like, bawling her eyes out. Like, just like, even, but, like, when they're talking about how to, like, do the harnesses, which you don't even have to touch, they're just like, we want you to know just to know. Like, if anything were to happen, you don't have to do anything with them, but here's how you do it, right?
Yeah.
My mom is bawling, like, sitting there, just, like, learning, you know? And it's ridiculous. And then we get up on, like, the fake tree to get to the first rope, and then you go on to, like, the real trees, you know? But it's a fake tree. Like, it's not even that high. And the guy, like, the I don't know, like, our tour guide or whatever, like, our ziplining guide, was like, all right, like, come on, like, you have to go. We worked with her for, like, a good 20, 25 minutes, right? With her bawling, like she was going to die, right? And it just came to the point where he looked at me and my dad, and he kind of, like, gave us, like, a look and shook his head a little, and just shoved her. Just, like, just shoved her off the ledge, right? And you could just hear her, like, screaming for her.
That's so messed up. That's funny.
Yeah, and then after that, she was totally fucking fine. So, yeah, she's good. Bless her soul.
Yeah, my dad's afraid of heights, too. He won't go on the Silver Bullet at Knott's Berry Farm.
Oh.
He won't go on any of the roller coasters. He's like, I don't do roller coasters. Yeah. I'm afraid of them. He leads a very cavalier lifestyle. Like, very weird shit happens to him.
What do you mean?
Like, he looks like me, but, like, with 50 or 60 extra pounds.
Okay.
And, like, recently, like, in the last year, someone was like, hey, you want to be a stripper? Like, while he was getting a haircut, his barber was like, hey, man, you want to strip for this bachelorette party? And my dad was like, what? Because he's a vice principal of a school.
Oh, my God. Yeah, I was going to say, like...
He's like, what do you... Me? Of all the... Why don't you do? He's like, I'm just hosting this bachelorette party. I need some talent. You want to be a stripper?
No, did he do it?
No.
Okay.
He's like, yeah, someone asked me to be a stripper, and then another person asked me to be a model. I was like, damn, you're still popping. But people, like, he has, like, a really magnetic personality, so people always come up to him to want to talk to him. Like, he was, like, at a football game one time, and, like, someone from the Freemasons approached him and were, like, trying to recruit him.
What's the Freemasons?
There's, like, this weird... They started out as this weird club that, like, kind of ran the country of, like, weird Christian people. Oh. But now it's just a bunch of older white dudes who like to drink and smoke every now and then.
Okay.
And so, yeah, they have, like, these really crazy watches. So it's like the triangle eye thing on the dollar.
Oh, Illuminati.
Yeah, they're like that, but it's, like, a real terrible version.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so they were like, hey, you want to join? He's like, nah, not really. I'm busy.
A bunch of old white dudes are like, hey.
You want to join? Like... They have weird cloaks and shit that they wear. It's weird. It's a weird club. But yeah, people just want to be around him, and he's like,
aw.
Nah.
That's nice, though. Does he have, like, friends? Does he have a good active life?
He's got a pretty nice life. He overshares with me too much about what he wants to do with my mom.
Oh, jeez. Okay, yep.
Like, when I was moving out of the house, he was like, when you and your brother are gone, I'm going to walk around here butt-ass naked all the time. It's my house. Don't come home until you tell me.
No, that's good, that's good. You know, that's better because I feel like my dad is like, he will be butt naked if we're not home, right? And, like, I will open the door, and he's like, hold on! I'm like, dude. And, you know, and he's never by windows or whatever, but, like, my dad's the kind of guy who, like, will literally ask me, he's like, are there any nude beaches around? And I'm like, Baba, like, why? Why do you want to go? And he's like, I love tanning. Like, he just really likes sitting out in the sun. He's never gone to a nude beach, but he just would love the idea of going to a nude beach, you know? Mm. I don't know what he did in his younger years, to be completely honest, but, no, he was actually freaking wild, actually. Yeah. I do know a little bit of what he did in his younger years, but, yeah, dude, my parents are my parents, and I love them, but they're fucking weird.
Same thing.
Yeah.
My parents are weird. I tweeted the other day, and I got absolutely obliterated. I was like, I can't be the only one who's found handcuffs in their parents' bedroom. And everyone was like, no, that's just you, Chief. That's just you. I was like, fuck you guys.
Wait, was that real? That wasn't real, right?
Yeah. I did, but I don't think they're for sex, because they're near all my dad's self-defense gear.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're like real handcuffs. They're not sex handcuffs.
Okay.
But I didn't put that in the tweet, because I thought it'd be way funny.
Yeah, okay. Dude, when we had class together, like, way back when I met you, didn't you get, like, didn't someone famous, like, reply to your tweet?
Yeah, Chance the Rapper fucking